Hi, happy day. Hey, welcome to Family Stories and Conversation. I'm Miss Piper from the Ellensburg Public Library, and I am so thrilled that you have decided to join me today. We are going to be reading a most beautiful book. It is called Waiting for Wolf. It is written and illustrated by Sandra Dieckman. It's published by Hodder's Children's Books. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Fox played with Wolf by the big blue lake. The sun shone down on the two friends. They talked and laughed for hours, and afterwards, they swam in the warm water until they were tired. Days always seemed bright when Fox was with Wolf. Life really is beautiful, said Wolf. Oh, yes, said Fox. It always is when we are together. Promise me, said Wolf, you'll always remember this perfect day. Fox nodded happily. That evening, the two friends watched the stars come out one by one. Wolf put his big gray paw on Fox's shoulder and said quietly, "Tomorrow I will be starlight." Fox didn't understand. For now, it was just good to be together, and Wolf said nothing more. The next day, Fox went to look for Wolf. She was excited to see him all shiny and sparkly like a star. She went to his den. It was cold and empty. She searched all day. But Wolf was nowhere to be found. No one had seen him. Fox went down to their favorite spot by the lake. She didn't know what to do, so she waited for Wolf. A single star shone out brighter than all the others, which made her wonder. He said he was going to be starlight, so maybe he's up there in the sky. Fox set off into the mountains towards the brightest star in the night sky. She climbed and climbed until she reached the highest peak. She called out into the starry sky, "Wolf!" There was no answer, so she yelled louder into the crushing silence. "Where are you?" she cried. She reached up to the stars and pulled the shining star blanket down from the sky. Everything went dark. She sat there for a long time, wrapped in the velvety star blanket. "Wolf, are you there?" she whispered. There was no answer. Fox did not call for Wolf again. In her heart, she knew that Wolf was never coming back. Tears rolled down her cheeks and trickled over the mountainside to the lake. Suddenly, the stars in the velvety blanket shimmered and flickered. Fox could just make out her little red paw in the darkness. It was bright and red and alive. "Life really is beautiful," whispered Fox, remembering Wolf's words on that last perfect day together. Suddenly, all the things they had done together came flooding back in bright colors. Fox knew she wasn't going to stay in the darkness any longer. She wanted to swim in the blue lake and run along the yellow sand. Fox put the star blanket gently back where it belonged. The moon shone down peacefully over the lake, and the stars danced in the sky. At last, Fox understood what Wolf had said. He was gone. But all the wonderful things they had shared together would be with her always. Fox smiled as she remembered her friend Wolf. The end, friends. That is the end of Waiting for Wolf by Sandra Dieckman. What a super duper friendship. Fox and Wolf were such good friends, weren't they? Besides being told in the story that Fox and Wolf were friends, it said they were two friends. The author, illustrator also showed us in the illustrations, but also in giving us examples of things that they did together. How did she show their friendship to us? Who is one of your super duper friends? And what do you do together? Friends are just the greatest. Question number 2. The book says Fox pulled down the starry blanket and wrapped herself in it. That's not really possible, is it? But sometimes that's the fun of fiction. That's the wonderful thing about fiction. Do you remember what fiction is? Not really true, right? What do you think it meant that Fox pulled the starry sky right down and wrapped herself in it? And my wonderful ones, question number 3. That story was kind of happy sad, wasn't it? It was a kind of a hard story. We all have friends that we miss, don't we? Why do you think the author chose to use such bright colors? Even though there was some sadness in it. I think it talked about it in the book. Why all of those bright colors? It was so gorgeously illustrated, wasn't it? I told you it was going to be. You really should come and check it out from the library and see for yourself. All right. I'm so happy to have had you here with me today. We are so good at doing stories together. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely week, and I will see you back here next time. Bye, friends.